A major legal battle is unfolding in South Africa, and this time it could determine whether economic freedom fighters leader Julius Malema remains a member of the Judicial Service Commission, commonly known as the JSC. The case centers on an application brought by the Helen Suzman Foundation, which argues that Malema's repeated public criticism of judges has gone beyond legitimate political debate and now raises serious questions about whether he is suitable to continue serving on the body responsible for interviewing and recommending judges for appointment. National Assembly Speaker Thoko Didiza, however, has taken a very different position. In court papers, she argues that neither the Constitution nor the rules of Parliament give her the authority to begin a process to remove or replace a National Assembly representative on the JSC simply because an outside organization requests it. According to Didiza, the Constitution does not set out any grounds or procedures for recalling a parliamentary representative from the Commission. She said that if such a process is considered necessary, Parliament would first need to amend its rules, pass new legislation, or even change the Constitution itself. The Helen Suzman Foundation disagrees. It argues that Parliament not only has the power to replace its representatives on the JSC, but also has a constitutional duty to act if a member's conduct raises concerns about their ability to serve. The foundation points to previous court findings involving former Judge John Lope, arguing that JSC members should meet a standard of being fit and proper to protect the credibility and independence of the Commission. Malema rejects that argument. In his court papers, he said the Lope case is fundamentally different and that the Constitution does not require National Assembly representatives on the JSC to meet a separate, I quote, fit and proper, end of quote, test. He also argues that Parliament cannot remove a representative when no formal rules exist for doing so. Malema further contends that the Foundation is asking the courts to interfere with Parliament's responsibilities, something he says would violate the constitutional principle of separation of powers. He also maintains that his comments about judges were political speech made during public debate and are protected under freedom of expression. The outcome of this case could have implications that extend beyond Julius Malema himself. It may clarify whether Parliament has an ongoing responsibility to review the conduct of its representatives on the Judicial Service Commission and define the legal limits between political speech, judicial independence, and parliamentary authority. Whatever the court ultimately decides, the judgment is likely to become an important reference point for future debates about accountability, constitutional powers, and the relationship between South Africa's political institutions and its judiciary.